welcome. Today is February 17th, 2019, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. Okay, I'll work with the Witch's Tarot. Okay, and clarifiers. I'll use the Lenormand. So, bottom of the deck, we have Death. And clarifying that is the Anchor. So, what I'm getting here is that there is a transformation that's going on. I feel like, there's been an ending towards something, for something new to come. And here, I feel like with the Anchor, it is something that's going to be very stable and solid. And I also see here the 9 of Swords, I believe. And so with that, I feel like, there is like some worry or fears or anxiety about like, this, stability. And also I see here the number 35, and that equals an 8. And so what I'm getting is that, there could be communication in regards to, this change that is going on between divine partners. But let's see what else is in here. I do see here the 6 of Wands, and it's paired here with the Man. So guys, I want you to see, what that looked like. So what I'm getting is that the divine masculines are going to be coming in victorious over this transformation where, they're going to come in with something solid, okay? And I feel like, it will be, a new emotional beginning between divine masculines and divine feminines. And here I see the number 28, which equals a 10. So I feel like there's a completion to this cycle. So overall, this is pretty good, guys. That's what we want transformation. So okay, so first we have 5 of Pentacles. Next we have 3 of Wands. Then we have the High Priest. And then next we have Page of Swords. So what I'm getting here is that, you or your divine counterpart are feeling like left out in the cold. And I feel like, you know, this is more of a physical sense, you know, where divine partners are not feeling really good at this time. And I see here with the Three of Wands, I feel like the divine masculines are really, you know, planning for the future. They know which direction, you know, to take. And I feel like, you know, they're just waiting, you know, for the right time to do so. And, you know, in regards to like this future decision or choice, I do feel that it has something to do with a higher level of commitment, you know, doing things, you know, with tradition, and really seeking, you know, their spiritual aspects, you know, in coming towards this decision. And here I also see that, you know, we have here the Page of Swords. And so what I'm thinking is that, you know, there might be, you know, some communication. Your divine masculine might be spying on you on social media. But I do see that, you know, they're being very observant at this time. So let me clarify. Okay, so here with the Five of Pentacles, it is clarified here with the snake. Okay. So what I'm getting is that, you know, with this feeling being left out in the cold, I feel like, you know, both counterparts were probably feeling defensive. And I feel like, you know, this is like kind of like a negative energy. And I see here the Queen of Wands. And what I'm getting is that, you know, divine feminines were expecting some sort of, you know, communication perhaps, you know, or something tangible from their divine masculines in the physical. And I see that, you know, they're being very defensive at this time. But at the same time, you know, it could be, you know, the divine masculines, you know, being defensive towards their divine feminine. But whatever the case may be, I feel like, you know, there's just something going on, because what I'm seeing here in this depiction is that there is fruit, okay, up in those trees, okay. And here with the Five of Pentacles, okay, there are the pentacles that are in that tree. So what I'm getting is that, you know, whatever like this knowledge or awareness or understanding, you know, about like, you know, the twins of physical, you know, space. I feel like, you know, twins are being defensive at this time. But I do see here, you know, the Queen of Wands or divine feminines that are showing up. And, you know, they want a little bit more. I feel like they want to get out of this energy. And so that's why I see here the divine masculines who is planning for the future. Okay, they're waiting for their ships to roll in. And what I'm getting is that, you know, with this Five of Pentacles energy, you know, it's a little tumultuous, you know, it feels a little rocky in my opinion. But here with the Three of Wands, I do see here the swans. Okay, so what I'm getting with this energy is that, you know, your divine masculine is wanting to, you know, get out of this, you know, feeling of being left out in the cold. And I do see that they're going to be coming in as the Page of Cups. So I feel like the divine masculines are coming in with some sort of an apology, okay, or they might be coming in and communicating, you know, with their divine feminines in a very small scale, but it has to do with, you know, their love and affection, you know, towards their divine counterpart. And here I see the number 24, which equals a 6. And so I feel that, you know, divine masculines, you know, efforts, okay, are going to be really good. And I feel like, you know, after this, you know, being left out in the cold energy and this snake, I feel like, you know, there will be, you know, a peaceful resolution, you know, as the divine masculine step forward, you know, towards this connection. And then next we have here the High Priest. And so what I'm getting with this is that it is paired here with the fish. And I just feel that, you know, there is going to be, you know, a lot of abundance, okay, in this connection. I see here after your divine masculine, you know, offers, you know, their apology or their feelings, and then based off of that, you know, they're just waiting to see, like, you know, how the communication went. I do see that they are going to be coming in as the King of Pentacles, and so that is a beautiful energy, guys, because the King of Pentacles, you know, is very solid and stable in their physical, you know, space. And so I feel like, you know, they're willing to step up and give that, you know, towards their divine counterpart. And here I see the number 34, so that equals the 7. And so what I'm getting is that, you know, I believe the number 7 is a spiritual number. But aside from that, you know, it could mean that, you know, the divine masculines, you know, are feeling a little defensive about coming forward, you know, towards offering, you know, this higher level of commitment towards their divine feminines. But overall, you know, I do feel that with their intuition, they know that this is a divine connection, and they see that this connection will bring, you know, both of you, you know, the abundance and happiness and everything that you guys so seek. Now next, with the Page of Swords, okay, it is clarified here with a ship. So what I'm getting is that with this, you know, quick little communication, I feel like, you know, it has been an obstacle, okay, but I feel like, you know, divine masculines are going to overcome, like, this obstacle of communicating with their divine feminine. And not only that, you know, they have been, like, spying on their divine counterpart, you know, just checking up on them to see, like, what they're up to, because, you know, the first card that pops up is this 5 of Pentacles energy, and it's paired here with the snake. So what I'm getting is that with this energy, there is something, you know, that was a little, you know, unstable, you know, with a connection, and where both parties were feeling like they were left out in the cold. And, you know, the overall energy here is death. And so, you know, there is going to be transformation, and it's going to be solid, guys, okay? So whatever little, you know, thing that you guys had went through, I feel like it was necessary for you guys to understand whatever, you know, situation that you guys have been through. But I do see here that the divine masculines are coming, you know, to make up for it, and they're going to be offering their love or an apology, you know, and I do see that they are really thinking about this connection on a very high level, okay? It is something that has been on their mind, and, you know, they're just going through this obstacle. And I see here the number 3, so I feel like, you know, this is like a reunion, or, you know, it could be about third-party situations, or it could be about coming together and working, you know, with one another. But also, you know, I see here the 3 of Wands, and so what I'm getting more strongly is that, you know, the divine masculine wants to come in and communicate with their divine feminine, you know, about, like, you know, meeting up with each other, or, you know, taking the next step forward out of this little funk energy, and moving past that, you know, because here I also see here the 10 of Swords. And so what I'm feeling is that whatever the energy that you guys were in, you know, where, you know, was feeling like hopeless, or, you know, can't go anymore, or that sort of thing, or somebody stabbed somebody else in the back, whatever that energy was, I feel like, you know, that will be overcome, okay? Okay, so here we have 9 of Pentacles, and then we have Karma. And then next we have a 4 of Swords. So what I'm getting here is that, you know, I feel like the twins, you know, are working independently at this time. I feel like, you know, since they felt like they were left out in the cold, and you know, they're really looking towards the future. Currently, I feel like, you know, both of the divine counterparts are working, you know, independently on their own, okay? And I feel like, you know, it is necessary to kind of look, you know, at whatever situation that you guys were in and kind of learn and grow from it. And I see that here, you know, in the center of this reading is karma. So again, what I'm feeling is that whatever this Five of Pentacles energy was, I feel like it was a karmic situation. And just know, just because it's a karmic situation doesn't mean that it involves like a third party situation, but I mean, it could be. But you know, with karma, you know, it's dealing with consequences, right? And karma can be positive or negative. And what I'm seeing here is that we have here the Four of Swords. So while, you know, twins are, you know, like working independently on themselves, I also see here that, you know, they're both like meditating and thinking, you know, about like this long-term commitment, you know, about like maybe the hasty communication, you know, between the divine counterparts. And you know, and I feel like, you know, this is like a karmic cycle, but I see that there is transformation, okay, after this little thing that you guys are going through. Yes. So here with the Nine of Pentacles, okay, we have here the Star. So what I'm feeling is that as the divine counterparts are by themselves, I feel like, you know, they are wishing for their divine other. And the reason why I say that is because I also see here the Six of Hearts, okay, which is the Six of Cups. And here I see the number 16, which equals a 7, okay? So there's been a lot of 7s that's been coming up like in the past couple of days. And so what I'm getting is that, you know, divine counterparts are feeling really defensive. They're really clouded with how to give their emotions to their divine counterparts. They you know, are not really clear about how they can move forward towards their divine other, and it's possibly because of, you know, some differences that they had, you know, where both parties, you know, felt like they were left out in the cold. And so what I'm feeling is that both of you guys are really thinking about each other. Both of you want to be, you know, together. You guys wish for that. And so, you know, while, you know, you guys are in separation, and that's what I'm feeling here, I feel like, you know, you guys are truly thinking about one another and about how you guys can come together, okay? And here with karma, okay, it is clarified here with a whip. So what I'm getting is that both counterparts, okay, are looking to remove things from their life that are no longer serving them, okay? And because of this Knight of Pentacles energy, where both are, you know, are feeling, you know, independent, working on themselves, but at the same time they're wishing for their divine counterpart. What I'm getting is that at the same time, you know, through this you know, rest and meditation and reflection, they are removing anything in their path, okay, that is an obstacle to their connection. So this is beautiful, guys. This is really strong, and that's why, you know, the overall energy is death. This is really needed and necessary to change and get out of this Five of Pentacles energy. And, you know, not only that, it is going to be solid. It is going to be stable. And so, guys, I feel like, you know, this is beautiful. I'm really loving this. You know, because I feel that it's really necessary for you guys to move forward. And here with the Four of Swords, it is clarified here with the key. And so what I'm getting is that the divine feminines, okay, they have the key, okay, to work on this situation. And I feel like, you know, I see here the number 33, which equals the 6. So I feel like the divine feminines will be victorious over working on this situation where they're thinking, you know, about, like, you know, maybe this karmic situation or whatever, you know, this thing that has happened, you know, where both counterparts are feeling left out in the cold. But, you know, they are working either on themselves or about the situation. I do see here the divine masculines are planning, you know, to come back, you know, towards their divine feminine. And, you know, they will be offering their emotions. And, you know, it has something to do with a coming together, you know, like in marriage, okay, or a partnership, you know, something that is deeper than what it was before. And, you know, I just see that they know, okay, that this, you know, partnership will bring them abundance in so many ways. And I just feel like the divine feminines have probably communicated towards their divine masculines, and it really made, you know, both counterparts think, okay? And that's the feeling that I'm getting. All right. Okay, here we have 9 of Wands. And then we have here the Knight of Wands, okay? So what I'm getting here is that the divine feminines, you know, has put up a wall, okay? They're being defensive, and you know, but they're standing their ground, you know. And this could be the divine masculines too. It could go vice versa. But what I'm seeing here, it's the divine feminines that are feeling really defensive, and I feel like, you know, they've gone through a lot. They've worked on themselves. They don't know how much more they can take, and that's the feeling that I'm getting. And here I see the Knight of Wands, okay? I feel like, you know, this is the divine masculines coming in, and divine feminines are feeling really defensive. And, you know, and I just feel like, you know, you guys are like, you know, taking action towards each other, but it's like, kind of like, you know, there's a movement, but, you know, there's still like a little something that's, you know, not going towards the 10, okay? So let me clarify. Okay, so yeah, here with the 9 of Wands, it is clarified here with the clock. So what I'm feeling is that, you know, the divine feminines are feeling really defensive, and, you know, there's been some time, okay, where it has either passed, or, you know, they just need some time to kind of work out like what they're thinking. But I do see here the number 37, which equals a 10. And so what I'm getting here is that, okay, this Knight of Wands energy is almost at its completion, where they're feeling like defensive and trying to do everything. And you know, I feel like, you know, it's about time, you know, for them to release like this energy, you know, because if you really want your divine counterpart to come back, you have to let your guard down, guys, okay? You have to, you know, be in the space of receiving. And I see here the divine masculines, they're wanting to come in, okay? And what is clarifying that card is the staircase. And what I'm getting out of this is that they're going to be choosing to come towards their divine feminine, okay? And I see the number 22, which equals a 4. So it is going to be stable. They don't want to be in this Knight of Wands energy is what I'm getting, because what I'm seeing is that they're going to be choosing the Queen of Pentacles. And earlier I did see here that we had the King of Pentacles, where they're going to be coming in with their abundance, okay, and also approaching the divine feminines, you know, who is embodying the Queen of Pentacles energy. And so, like, I feel that whatever decision that the divine masculines are making, okay, it is going to be solid, guys. You know, that's why we have here transformation. And, you know, what I'm getting is that this Knight of Wands energy, okay, is no more, okay? They're going to transform, okay? That's why I feel like, you know, instead of this, they're going to come in as this, okay? They're going to change. And they're going to be bringing something solid this time, guys. And that's what I'm feeling. You know, if they're in a situation where, you know, they're in a karmic situation or whatnot, I feel like they're going through that door. They're going for their divine feminine, okay? Alright, so, crowning this reading, we have here the World. So guess what that means, guys? That is completion. So, like, this is so wonderful. I really like this death card and how it came out today, because I feel like it was necessary. You know, divine masculines really had to go through a lot, and you know, and I feel like divine feminines, you know, they too have gone through a lot, and both counterparts are feeling really tired about this Five of Pentacles energy. And you know, I feel like, you know, there's like a lot of back and forth going on. People have been working on their independence, and both divine counterparts are wishing for each other. You know, in the center of this reading is karma, and clarifying the karma, okay, is the whip. I feel like whatever karmic situations that are going on, that is finally being released. Like, it's like no more to karma, and that is so beautiful, guys. You know, and I see that, you know, divine feminines have been really thinking about this connection, and you know, they still hold the key, okay, to, you know, the divine masculine's heart, and you know, they have been really working on it, you know, working on being strong in this connection, because that's why they're coming up as the Knight of Wands. They're, you know, they feel like, you know, they have gone through so much, and now they're just defending themselves, because you know, they have been hurt, you know, for so long, and it's paired here with the clock. You know, they've been in this defensive mode for such a long time, and they are so tired. I feel like divine feminines are so tired of this energy, and you know, divine masculines are finally coming in, right? And they're coming in quick, and they are going to be making a decision with their divine, towards their divine feminine, and then it's going to be stable, guys, okay? Yes, and the world, okay, is clarified by this messenger. So again, I see that your divine masculine is going to be coming in. They're going to be communicating with you about, you know, this new beginning that they want with you. And guess what? It is about their wish fulfillment, okay? Like I said, both of you guys are wishing for each other, okay? They're wishing to get out of their karmic situations, wishing for their divine feminine, wishing things, you know, were you know, brand new. And I see here a number one. They want a brand new beginning, guys. They want to wipe the slate clean, and they want to start over. And I just feel like, you know, they have received like this epiphany moment, right? I don't see like, you know, the Ace of Swords out here, but you know, it has been in the readings in the past couple days. But I do see here they are like spying on their divine counterpart, like checking up on them, seeing like what they're up to, and they're like rushing in right now, you know, wanting to, you know, be with their divine counterpart. And so that is so beautiful, guys. I am loving today's reading. Okay, so let me pull some angel oracle advice messages. We have here remain positive, okay? So remain positive, guys. I mean, I do see here, you know, the first card is the Five of Pentacles energy. It's clarified here with this snake. People are feeling defensive, you know, but you know what, I do see that, you know, this is temporary, guys, okay? You know, I see that divine masculine is planning for him to, you know, return or you make some indefinite plans for the future, and it has to do with a commitment, okay? Stay positive. Yes. And we have here forgiveness. Forgive your divine partner. Forgive yourself, you know. Kiss and make up, okay? And then come back together, all right? I know it's easy. Sounds easy, but it can be, right? All right. So let me pull some love oracle messages. Huh. We have here soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I know, right, guys? I know. So just know that there is transformation, okay? There's going to be an ending to something of the past ways, and there's going to be a birthing of something new. And this time, guys, it is going to be solid, okay? I do see that. And yes, this is your soulmate. And then we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Of course there is. Even though that you guys, you know, got into a little argument, that shit don't last long, okay? After a period of time, I know that both of you guys are going to be thinking about each other. You're like, oh shit, you know, and I shouldn't have, you know, said that, or, you know, I miss them, you know, I want to, you know, come back. And I see the star card here, guys, okay? Both of you guys are independent, okay? Or you're to yourselves, and you're just thinking about your divine counterpart. That is how strong this connection is. So just know that, you know, this is your soulmate, and you guys have chemistry, okay? All right. So I am going to pull one more from this deck. It is called the Power of Surrender cards, okay? So I had received this deck yesterday, and it's so wonderful. I love it so far. So let's see what we need to surrender to for today. Surrender to negative thinking, okay? You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Isn't that beautiful? So if you are in this space of negative thinking, get out of that, okay? Like, you really need to get out of this negative thinking, because I see your divine other that is transforming, okay? And they're going to be coming back with something solid. So, surrender to negative thinking. And here we have surrender fear. Let go of all the fearful stories that you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Guys, this is so beautiful. I love this deck. Surrender fear. Do not fear, guys. Fear is an illusion. Just get out of this energy, okay? And just love yourself, okay? And surrender to fear and surrender to negative thinking, because I see that you guys are going to be coming back to together, okay? You guys are thinking about each other. And I see that, you know, divine feminines, you know, probably about had it, but you know what? Divine masculines are coming in, okay? They are planning for the future. They want something long term, okay? And whatever, you know, this karmic thing was, it is no more. It is getting stripped out so that you guys can come back together. Okay, so I really hope you liked today's reading. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And today it is about, you know, the divine masculines, I feel, that is transforming, okay? And I feel like, you know, this is both counterparts, because you guys are mirrors, right? And so what I'm getting is that, let's say that the divine masculines are coming in and transforming, and they're coming in with something solid, and it is something grounded, and it is going to be, you know, in regards to this, you know, long-term commitment. I do see it, guys, okay? So just know that, you know, whatever that, you know, energy that is going on, if this reading is resonating with you, just know that these situations are being removed and your divine masculine is coming back, okay? So I really hope you enjoyed today's reading, and if you'd like to book a private reading, you can visit me on my website. It is www.scorpiomoonintuition.com, and I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.